Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel AK Coding. In our system design tutorial series, today we will discuss most important system design concept, that is load balancer versus reverse proxy. Most of the time this question is asked in the interviews. If you are preparing for the interview, then this video will helpful for you. So, after watching this video, you will be crystal clear what a reverse proxy actually does, what load balancer does, what is the difference between a reverse proxy and load balancer, and why companies like Google, Netflix, Amazon and Facebook uses together. And trust me, once you understand this concept, system design interviews become much easier. So, let's get started now. To understand reverse proxy versus load balancer, let's take a real use case. Let's suppose you are running a very famous restaurant in your area and daily 10,000 customers visiting to your restaurant. Now imagine the customer directly enter to your kitchen. They may disturb your staff. They may see the confidential information. The kitchen become chaotic. Now instead you put a receptionist at the entrance and they will check the reservation, and then she will guide to the customer at appropriate seat location. Now here the receptionist act as a reverse proxy. Now imagine in your restaurant there is a 5 kitchens, and instead of sending each order in kitchen 1, the receptionist will distribute the order in across all 5 kitchen equally. Now here the receptionist act as a load balancer. Same receptionist, different responsibility, that's the core difference. Now let's understand in the technical perspective what is a reverse proxy. A reverse proxy sit between client and backend servers. Instead of client directly communicate to the application, they first talk to the reverse proxy. The client never know where your backend server actually exists. The reverse proxy hide the backend server. It can perform many tasks like SSL termination, authentication, authorization, URL rewriting, compression, caching, login, security filtering and rate limiting. Think of it as a security guard plus receptionist. Its main job is protect and manage access of your backend server. What is load balancer? Now imagine your application become famous. Instead of one server, you deploy multiple servers like server A, server B, server C and server D. Now user start sending requests. Who decide where each request should go? That's where load balancer comes in. Its primary job is simple: distribute traffic. Instead of overloading one server, it spread requests across multiple servers. The key benefits are high availability, better scalability, improved performance, no single server overload, fault tolerant, and if one server crashes, the traffic automatically moves to the healthy servers. User may never even notice. Now let's understand the differences between load balancer and reverse proxy in technical perspective. A reverse proxy focuses on managing incoming requests before they reach to the server. A load balancer focuses on choosing which server should handle the request. The most important thing most of the time interviewer may ask, can one tool do both responsibility like reverse proxy and load balancer? Can Nginx act as a both? Nginx can do reverse proxy, load balancer, SSL terminator and cache server, static file server. Similarly, HA proxy is mainly designed for load balancer. Apache HTTP server can also work as a reverse proxy. Cloud provider offer managed load balancers like AWS application load balancer, Azure load balancer, Google cloud load balancer. So remember, they are roles, not product. Now let's see the real production architecture. Now user send request to the reverse proxy, and reverse proxy check the SSL, security and caching, then forward request to the load balancer, and now load balancer distribute the request across multiple servers. There is simple trick to never confuse them again. Ask yourself one question: is it component deciding how requests should be processed, that is reverse proxy, or is it deciding which server should receive the request, that is load balancer? One manage request and other manage traffic distribution. That's simple, right? That's it. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more awesome tech inside video. See you next video. Until then, keep learning and stay curious.